So 2023 is coming to an end. Oh my God. I can't believe it. And honestly, I've had a lot of fear in my heart this year. I've made some pretty wild decisions like quitting my jobs, packing up all my shit and leaving London all within a few weeks to a city where I had no job, no human or animal connection. But I had no choice because it was either that or completely losing my fucking mind. This year I've laughed, I've cried a lot, I've been overwhelmed, I've been confused, I've been lost, I've sang, I've danced, I've been brave, I've found joy in the little things. I know that the end of the year can be a really stressful time for so many people. Some of us are panicking right now as I make this video, wondering if things will ever get better. There are some people who are mourning, who are dealing with the sadness of not achieving the targets they set for themselves this year. And there's people, that special group of people who are pushing, trying to maximize the remaining days of the year. Whatever group you fall into, I just want to congratulate you for making it this far. I was speaking to an old friend of mine recently, and she was talking about how we often minimize the things we've actually achieved, the things we've done in our lives. Because we're not where we would like to be or where we think we should be, we assume that we're stagnant or stuck. We forget to take note of the little wins, the small improvements or seemingly small improvements that we're making in our process. We're so focused on this large goal, this big end goal, that we begin to see everything else as negligible. But if you take a moment to just zoom out, to look at the whole picture, you realize that you're not where you used to be. You're not where you started this year. You've moved at least a step forward. And I just want us to take a moment to do that for ourselves, because with the end of the year coming and so many types of content and so many types of pressures rising with the kind of society we live in, it can be very easy to fall into that thing of the end of the year has come. Okay, what's the plan? What's the plan? What are you gonna do for January? It can happen to any of us. So yes, you may not be at your preferred destination yet, but you're definitely on your way there. I know that some of us are already resetting for the new year. Some of us are already planning on how we will reinvent ourselves, writing up resolutions, waiting for the clock to strike 12 on the 1st of January to become our new selves, because new year, new me. And honestly, there's no judgment at all. We all need different things. But I hope that in the rush, in the excitement, in the panic, in the resolution and uncertainty, that you take a moment to reflect on the year you've actually had, taking into consideration your real experiences, removing societal expectations, social media pressures, and looking at your life going, Pearl, Ada, me, myself, and I, what has this year been for me? And I hope that in doing that, you give yourself credit where it's due. And if there's lessons to learn, that you take a look at the why of your failures, because that's where the wisdom for your next steps lay. And before I forget, for those of us who hit our goals this year, listen, you did that. And for those of us who held on through the darkest of days, I just want to say that I am so thankful. I am so grateful that you're seeing this year out with us. And for people who are worried about the future, worried about where they're headed next, who don't know if they should go left or right, up or down, I just want you to know that you're not alone. I'm there with you on so many of these issues. One thing that I've learned, particularly this year, is that no one knows what they are doing. Literally, no one has it all together. We're all just feeling our way through life, failing, crying, we're all panicking, we're all unsure, we're all uncertain. But as long as we keep showing up, as long as we keep trying, as long as we keep leaning into hope, as long as we keep finding pockets of joy, pockets of happiness, and holding on to those moments when we find them, it's all gonna be all right. Know that unless you're hurting people or breaking the law, every decision you make for your life is the right one. And if it gets to a point where it stops being right or stops feeling right, all you have to do is make another one. So as we close this year off, as we bring this year to an end, I hope you continue to honor your own life, your own story, your own way, your own truth. Whether it's in April, January, December, August, it doesn't matter. And I wish you love, I wish you peace, and I wish you wisdom to navigate the things you can't accept. As always, it's been an absolute pleasure. My name is Pearl, and I'll see you in the next video. Let's do this, babes. Aim. That's how you should feel. Yes. Why didn't I think about this before? Okay. I don't know. I feel like a CEO or something, sitting higher. Yummy. What is that? Oh, fucking hell. Move away, bitch.